Testing. Can you hear me now? All right. Sweet. Hold on. I'm making sure they can hear you guys. All right. Give me a mic check, Lock.
Check. Anybody hear me? Checkity check.
Okay. Now, everybody can hear everybody.
Right. Oh,
and
good.
What y'all missed was me saying
Hooray.
that this was the last episode ever. We've decided to call it quits. I'm just kidding. Oh, tech gremlins galore. Woohoo. It would not be a Will of the Dice episode if it was not tech gremlins. All right. Let's go ahead and rewind. Greetings, Earthbound travelers. I am Tyr the DM, the world's okayest DM, and I want to thank you for joining us tonight on Will of the Dice presents The Darkened Queen and the Shadowed Rose. Oh, it's going to be a good fight tonight. We have an epic fight. The party taking on an elder demon, Malachutius the Scourge. It's going to be awesome. But before we get into that awesomeness, we do have some announcements and introductions to make. We'll start with the announcements. Lock!
Hi gamers, I'm Locke Clark, and I'm here to talk to you about our partners in this endeavor. Level Up Dice, find purveyors of luxury dice for all your sexy dice needs. And, well, I'm just going to tell you about our ambassador dice, because my god, they roll so good. Did you see last week's one-shot? She rolled like 5 D20s, 5 natural 20s. He critted all the time. It's amazing. I hope he doesn't do that tonight, because that would suck for us. But you want some of this magic, so you need to go through our portal to Level Up Dice and get some of these dice, because they're awesome. And to do that, you're going to use our portal, like I said, because it makes us look good to the company, and you want us to look good, right? So that portal is http://bit.ly/W, dice. That's bit.ly/WOTD dice, all one word. Go and check those out. Also, we would like to thank the musicians who provided music for tonight's show. They enhance our experience, enhance your experience, make the whole game better for everybody. Those musicians are Kevin MacLeod, Michael Gelfie, Dwergar, and our very own Patrick Taylor. Thanks, Pants!
Thanks, Locke. Want to give a special shout out to Chad McInturf. They won the monthly drawing of merch from our Patreon. They got a set of the custom D6 hockey puck dice. Congratulations, Chad. Remember that we do monthly merch giveaways on Patreon now. You get early access in case you miss one of these episodes. You get audio histories. You get Will of the Dice after the rolls, where we sit down and talk about sessions after they happen. That is a Patreon exclusive. You can't find that anywhere else. The chat says, I need a hoodie. You should be able to go to our shop, willofthedice.com/shop, and get a hoodie. And if you want to get subscribed to Patreon, head over to patreon.com/WOT-dice. All right. Do we have any more announcements? Do we have a One Community, One Campaign this week, Ren?
No, we don't. And it's kind of sad, because we'd really like to help support the small businesses within our hobby space. So if you have a small business, whether you're making dice, or you're making things that are D&D themed, or you're making historical clothing, or etched glass, whatever you're making, we want to hear about it. And we want to give you a shout out here on the stream, in the podcast, and social media. Just email us your name, your business name, a description of what it is you make or sell, and where we can find you. And send it over to 1cam at willofthedice.com. That's the number 1, COM, the number 1, CAM at willofthedice.com.
Thanks, Ren. Excellent. Yep, make sure you send that. All right, I think that's all the announcements. Oh, I forgot the most important announcement. We are for mature audiences only. If you're not part of the mature audience, get the fuck out. Yay, we love you. But seriously, go.
And also, we are not associated in any way, shape, or form with Wizards of the Coast, TSR, or any other TTRPG company. We are just a bunch of regular folks playing D&D on our own because we love it.
Exactly. All right, let's go ahead and make our introductions.
Hey everybody, it's good to be back. My name is Patrick and I play Bustle. Gosh, it's been so long since I've done this intro and now my computer has decided to be ridiculous. 2 seconds, I obviously know that my character is 2 feet tall. Orange and fuzzy, Wesley Underfoot is the official physician and clerical healer of the Blood Hunters. Saved at a young age, Wesley is no stranger to the evils of the world, and he hopes to become the oldest and kindest kobold there is, and he's really, 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 really hoping that we all don't die. You can find me on Twitter at PeculiarPatrick.
I'm Dan. I'm the player of Garbo, short little 3-foot tall goblin with big, strong, muscly arms. He carries a big black iron cauldron that he likes to hit people with, and around his neck, hide is his greatest companion, Mr. Stuffykins, the plush stuffed displacer beast. Just like Westy, let's not die. You can find me on Twitter at RavenousDan.
Hey everybody, I'm Ren Matley, and I'll be playing Eliana Trudeau. She is the 5'2" spunky elf with short, choppy black hair, who is really hit the point of she's lost everything and everyone she's loved, and she's made peace with what it is she has to do and what she might have to give. You can find me over on Twitter at Ren_Matley.
Hi gamers, I'm still Locke Clark, and I'll be playing Beyond Sangar, the curmudgeonly middle-aged dwarf who has some biases against monstrous races, or races he considers to be monstrous, but had been getting over those until certain events made him question his getting over those. And right now, going to fight this giant demon. Only a couple of days from retirement, he's just too old for this shit. No, I'm sorry, that's Mert. That's not my kid. Anyway, you can find me on the Book of Faces and the Twitter pages at Locke Unruly. That's Locke with an H.
And I'm Tyr the DM, the world's okayest DM, and I will be DMing this story, so I get to play everybody else. As always, our safe word for the evening is porcelain. Are there any last requests before we get started?
Definitely not the face.
It's always.
Hi, Internet!
So, when last we left, the party had made it to the forge under Keep Gregorian, had wakened the Forge Keeper, had been given weapons. They had seen prophecy of life and death. They had been visited by a god that had gifted them with apples and helped them get to the Great Falls in the Emerald Forest, where there waited Malacutius, the Scourge of the Nightmare Realm. Hold on. More tech gremlins. Alright, there you go. Behave, you bloody bastards. Having appeared, time is frozen around them. Even the falls themselves are not falling. As Malacutius stands there on the shore, the bloodied, black-feathered wings extended high above him, a mowing scythe in one hand and a whip of thorns in the other. This is where our story continues, and this is where we discover, have you been forsaken to the will of the dice? I need everyone to please go ahead and roll initiative as we are getting into the battle off the get-go.
Don't fuck me, you stud. Well, that's pretty good.
The battle map for this evening, if you want to join me now, Bear, is created by Kawaii Tornado.
Tyr, can you remind us about the apples since it's been like 2 weeks?
The
or more.
god gave you apples and told you to eat them before the fight,
Roger that.
but never told you what they would do.
But we've already rolled initiative, so do we have to now use our action to do that?
Well, I haven't. I will allow you all to go ahead and eat the apples. I'll be that nice. You can, if it is unanimously eating of the apples.
Oh yeah, the second we get there and we see Malacutius and time is frozen, yeah, just scarfing an apple. I would, and any if given the opportunity, I would begin my transformation before anything else as well.
Cool.
Garbo eats the whole apple, core and all.
Oh, awesome. There's a bug in it, Garbo, so you
It's extra tasty.
extra tasty just for you. All right, Bayanor, initiative, please.
17.
Nice, Eliana.
16.
Very nice. Garbo. That's my Garbo impression. Garbo.
18.
Wesley Underfoot. I don't even have an impression for Wesley.
I got a 15.
15. Very cool.
Wait, so our nits are literally 15, 16, 17, 18.
Yep.
Nice.
All right. Make sure everything is where I need it to be. All right. Garbo, you're up first.
Oh, well, Garbo has his cauldron and his brand new mace, or flail, I guess, that he has gotten. Drinks the last bit of drops from his cauldron. Washing down that apple. Well, I guess I don't need the cauldron this time. I have this brand new weapon. Malacutius, I set you free. I'll take you out. And he's just gonna run straight for Malacutius.
All right.
Swinging his weapon over his head. And let's do it. Let's roll. The first. Oh my goodness. The first attack of the night is a natural 20.
All right. Good to go.
And I'm stupid, but okay, it's fine. Let's see here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. What is it? 19 damage. Bludgeoning.
Right.
And then keeping on going. That one is a 26 to hit.
26 hits.
Oh, I get to reroll those. Well, okay. 4. That one is 11 damage. And then I get a third attack because of my brew. Rolling a 25 to hit.
25 hits.
Dealing 18 points of bludgeoning damage.
Nice.
Yeah. And with the last hit, I will hit him extra in the ankles with Fury of the Small, dealing an additional 12 points of damage.
Nice. Okay. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh, these are really bad. I have to roll with disadvantage because of my brew. And I got a... Oh, let's see. That's really bad. I got a 9.
You will not roll with disadvantage because you ate the apple.
Oh, really? Because my brew makes it so wisdom saving throws are at disadvantage.
Right, and because of the nature of the saving throw, the apple gives you advantage, so those two will cancel each other out. It'll be a straight roll.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, I rolled the second one second.
Just reroll.
And that was... Oh, okay, I'll just reroll. Okay. Sorry. Oh, that's even worse. I got 5.
All right. Let me make a note of that.
That's always scary.
All right. Is that your turn?
That is my turn. Yeah, that's all my attacks. Yeah.
All right. So this new flail whipping, the head of this thing is huge, slamming into this lithe form. The creature, Malacutus, just smiling an evil, fanged smile, absorbing the damage, licking their lips as they watch you. It is now Bayonor's turn.
I have a
Radio.
question. Garbo, is the flail your obsidianite weapon that the
Yeah.
made? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just curious.
Okay.
Sorry, I make notes of a lot of things. And
Oh, yeah. Such as notes of his notes.
Yes.
Okay, so you said that I did get to start my transformation while I was eating the apple?
Yes.
Okay. In that case, I will bonus action and draw my silvered obsidianite battle axe across my forearm, activating my crimson right, and I'm going to choose lightning.
Okay.
And that will be, that's a D8 now. Okay, so 1 point of damage from that, and that comes off of Temper. And then taking my axe in both hands, I'm going to run around to get to the other side of Malacutus, because I've got tons of movement. And I'm going to lay into him.
Alrighty.
Attack number 1 is 15 plus 9 is 24.
24 hits.
And that will be D10 and D8. And that is plus 7 is 13 points of slashing and 3 points of fire. Or lightning, sorry.
All right, so that first axe biting into the creature's back, growling slightly.
And then I will bring it around for a second hit. And that is an 11, so that is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 hits.
All right. And that will be 7 points of lightning, and 5 plus 7 is 12 points of slashing.
All right.
And that's it for my turn. Oh, wait, no. Brand. I brand him. Brand of Castigation.
All right. For our viewers, what does that do?
When you damage a creature with a Crimson Right, you can choose to sear an arcane brand of Hemocraft magic into it. You always know the direction of the branded creature. Each time the branded creature deals damage to you or a creature you can see within 5 feet, the creature suffers 3 psychic damage. So that appears as 4 claw marks in bright red across his chest.
All right. Help me remember when to apply that damage, please.
Will do.
All right. Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
All right. That will bring up Eliana Trudeau. Eliana, I need a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh, damn. Right off the bat. All right. It's cocked. Shit. 14. What's my plus 5? 19.
You know that you will not take damage from the Angel Fire Blade
Okay.
using it.
Cool. Very cool.
Oh, wait. I'm sorry, Tyr, did I need to make any wisdom saves after hitting him?
Yes. Thank you.
Okay. Yep. So do I need to make 1 or 2 since I hit him twice?
Just one. And it's with advantage because you ate the apple.
Oh, that's much better. 19.
19. I need to make a note of that. All
Ren,
right.
could you make a note that he made a note?
Already on it.
Gonna have a lot of notes tonight.
Dude, I have a lot of notes every game.
All right. You're up, Eliana.
Okay. Eliana is going to, let me measure one more time, make sure I can actually move that distance. Yes. Eliana is going to use, I'm going to use my dual wielder feat. I'm pulling the Angel Fire Blade and my regular short sword.
Okay.
The Angel Fire is in my dominant hand.
Okay.
Bonus action to pull my short sword across my thigh, activating my Crimson Right.
Okay.
Let's see, which one am I using? I was totally looking at this like 3 seconds ago. I swear I was, everyone. I'm so sorry. Right of the Frozen. I'm going to do cold damage. And she's going to rush in. That's what she does. And she's going to swing first with the Angel Fire because it's in her dominant hand.
All right.
In fact, because I've used my bonus action, both of these attacks will be made with the Angel Fire. 18 plus 10. So
28. Yep. So D20.
D20. 11, or do you want plus from my short sword
Yep.
added? That makes it 18.
18. Okay.
All right. Second one. Crit.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. All right. So roll the d20 and then double the number on the d20 and then add
Yep.
the 7, correct?
That is correct.
18. So 18 times 2 is 36. 36 plus 7. Brains. I don't have any brains tonight. Sorry, guys.
43.
Don't take my brains. 43? There you go. 43.
All right. Is that both your turns?
Yeah, that'll be my turn.
The Angel Fireblade humming as it slices through flesh. I need a wisdom saving throw, please. With advantage since you ate the fruit.
All right. These two. Use the higher 2 die. So 15.
15. All right. That will bring up Wesley Underfoot.
Okay. Is there a way that I can get within? Oh, he's got striking distance. I would like to get away from him, as I am pretty close to him. I'd like to back up probably about 5 feet from Garbo, and then extending his finger, he'll point at Malcusius and go, "Follow the gold!" And he's going to cast Guiding Bolt on Malcusius at first level.
All right. So backing up, casting Guiding Bolt.
Okay. Here we go. Let's see. That is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 hits.
Hell yeah. Give me 2 seconds here to reset this die. And then that'll be for... 16 radiant damage.
16 points of radiant damage. The spell blasting into Malcusius the Scourge. The outline of the individual taking on a golden hue as the next melee attack against them will have advantage. I need a wisdom saving throw, please.
You got it. I'll just pull up my saving throws here.
It will be with advantage as you ate the apple.
Okay. Well, my first one is a natural 20 plus 10 plus 1 is a 31.
Okay, so you are fine.
Yeah, I don't think I could get any better on another one. I'm not going to push my luck to roll 2 20s in a row.
Locke,
Yeah,
you are
don't
fine.
waste it. Okay.
Eliana and Garbo, you are incapacitated as fear suddenly engulfs you. The creature smiling and letting out a deep you being incapacitated, Garbo, the creature will actually turn away from you, turning to face you, Locke. Its whip snapping out. Where did my D20s go?
I ate all of them.
How am I supposed to roll if you ate all my D20s?
That's the idea!
All right, first the whip. Nat 20, motherfuckers. Oh, this is going to be a game. This is... So that is 44 divided in half because you're in werebear, 22 points of damage.
Alright.
Coming in with this sigh. That will miss. That is a 3. Coming in for a bite.
If he attacked, does that brand thing go off if he attacks you, or is it only when he attacks?
Oh, no, it's when he attacks me. Let me double check and see if it's every time he attacks me. Let me just double check. Investigation all the way at the bottom. Here we go.
I believe
Each
it just
time.
goes off. It goes off
Each
each
time
time.
the branded creature deals damage to you. So it's only when he does. It's only when he hits. So did he hit with the bite?
He missed with the. He hit with the one, missed with the other one. This is his third attack, and it's a 26.
That'll hit.
Okay, so that'll be 8 psychic damage.
6 total.
6 total. I'm sorry. So
It's
that'll
3
be
every time.
3 every time. So that'll be 6. The damage for this is 15. So you take half, which will be 7.
All right.
And then he brings his wings down, barbs shooting from them towards you. And those will bounce harmlessly off of your armor. It is now back up to Garbo. You can make a wisdom save in an attempt to get out of this. At the end of your turn, you can attempt to be incapacitated.
We're all gonna die. We're all gonna die. Mr. Stuffkins. He holds Mr. Stuffkins tight. I rolled. Oh, that's. I rolled an 11.
11 is not enough.
No, okay. He's just curled up in a ball.
All right, Bayanor.
All right. So I'm going to first swing at him twice, roaring back in anger as he has just attacked me. And my first attack will be a blackjack 21.
21 hits.
And he will take 13 points of slashing and 6 points of lightning. Second attack is 14 and 9 is 23. And he will take 14 points of slashing and 7 points of lightning from that one. And then as my bonus action, I will use my object interaction to draw my other Obsidian Knight battle axe, and as my bonus action, I will draw it across my arm, striking it up also with the Rite of the Storm, to electrify it as well. Actually, before I do that, does the lightning seem to be working?
What's your passive perception?
My passive perception is 11.
Seems to be doing all right.
All right, cool. Then yes, I will kick that off with. I feel like an elder demon fire is not going to bother him so much. So, so I'm going to stick with lightning, and that'll be my turn.
All right, he's going to use his legendary action. I need Locke a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh, I'm sorry. Real quick, I just need to double check something because I forgot to roll with advantage, but I did not roll a nat 20 for either of those. And you said a dex save?
Yes.
25.
All right. Let me roll the damage up here. As a fireball, woof! Just right in your face, just woof!
Do I need to make a wisdom save as well?
No.
Okay.
That's a one-time thing.
Just checking.
Okay, so you'll take half damage, so that'll be 32 points of damage.
Okay.
And that will bring up Ileana. You may make a wisdom save to try to escape. And you can do it with advantage because you had your apple.
Okay, that's what I was going to ask, actually. Oh, that's much better. 18.
18? Still not enough. DC's 19. You just missed it. All right. Wesley, you're up.
All right. Looking, if I could position myself, if Wesley could be positioned still within 10 feet of Garbo, but also moving so that he's 10 feet within Eliana. And then he's going to point at Malacucius again and say, "Feel the heal rain upon you! Let the kindness overflow!" And he is going to cast Sacred Flame. He needs to make a dexterity save of 17.
All right. That was a failure.
Hell yeah, he's going to take 9 points of radiant damage.
All right.
As a bonus action, because I can do that, yes. He is going to bonus action healing word, looking over to Bjarnor and say, "I'll help you feel better." You will get a total of, so that's 11 points of health back.
Yay!
All right. Is that your turn?
And that will be Wesley's turn.
All right. It is now Malacusis' turn. He laughs as he vanishes, reappearing behind you, Wesley. Going first with the whip.
Wait.
Good mistake, probably.
I'm gonna do a thing before you make any attacks. I'm gonna use my reaction.
Okay.
And I am going to Blood Curse of the Eyeless him, and I'm going to amplify it. When a creature that I can see within 30 feet, is he still within 30 feet of me? That's a fair question to ask. Yeah.
He is.
When a creature I can see within 30 feet makes an attack roll, you can use your reaction to roll your Hemocraft die and subtract that number from the roll. You must use this creature before the DM determines whether the roll was a success. If the creature is immune to blindness, this power doesn't work. And I'm going to amplify it, which means it affects all of his rolls this turn.
Okay, so go ahead and roll your die to be subtracted.
And that is It is an 8.
8.
Maximum on the die. Love that. And I take 2 points of damage.
All right. So the first one, because of that, would miss. Coming in second attack. That'll be 14 to hit.
That is a miss.
Next attack. 24.
Even with the still the -8 from the thing?
Yes.
Oof. Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. That is... That is 20 points of damage. And that will miss. That will bring up Garbo. You can try to escape the incapacitated.
Yeah. Well, that's all I can do. I have a real bad wisdom save. Oh my goodness! I did it! I got it. Just got a 19. I had to roll a 17, and I rolled a 17.
Good job.
Oh.
You are no longer incapacitated.
But that was the end of my turn, correct?
That was the end of your turn.
Yep.
That will bring up Bayanor.
All right, yeah. So I am going to move my happy ass over to here, and I'm going to go ham on him with both axes this time. Primary hand is the silvered one, although both are obsidianite.
All right.
So first attack is 19 plus 27.
That hits.
And I take cock. You'll take 8 plus 7 is 15 points of slashing and 5 points of lightning.
Alrighty.
Second attack is a 21 blackjack. And he'll take 14 points of slashing and 7 points of lightning. And bonus action, offhand attack, is also a blackjack. And he'll take 5 and 7 is 12 points of slashing and 4 points of lightning from the third attack.
All right. He looks like he's in a fight. He's doing legendary action. This time his scythe is dripping green, Bayanor, as he slams down at you. 23.
That'll hit.
All right. So that will be 1, 2, 3, 4. Uh, 22 points divided by half because your werebear form of slashing damage, so 11. And 11. I need a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Against
a poison, so you get an advantage.
I get advantage because I'm a dwarf. 13 first one, and 17 is the second one. 17 plus con, you said?
Yes.
6 for con, so that's 23.
Okay, so you'll take half of that, so that's 10.
All right.
And that will bring up Eliana Trudeau.
All right. Let's try this save again. That was awesome. The D20 bounced, and landed on a 20.
All right. You are no longer incapacitated.
Woohoo! She'll kind of just shake her head and wait for her next turn.
All right. That'll bring up Wesley Underfoot.
Wesley is going to be like, oh no, I've made a big mistake. We're all going to die. Oh no. And he's going to start to grovel, cower, and beg. So I'm going to use that as my action to, until the end of your next turn, allies gain advantage on attacks against enemies within 10 feet of you that you can see. That can see you.
Nice.
Nice.
He's literally kobolding the fuck out of it. Be like, no, please don't shoot me. I'm so little. You can't shoot me. Oh no, please.
Is this the equivalent of when the cat gives you the big sad eyes?
Kind of.
Yeah.
More like puppy dog eyes, because he is more dog than he is cat. But yeah, very, very much so. Like, please don't kill me. Like when when you're a level 1 adventurer, you find like 3 kobolds and you kill 2 of them, and the other one's like, please no, I'm so little. Just let me run away. That's what he's doing. That's my whole turn.
All right. That is your turn. That will bring up the Malacutius. I need everyone to please make a charisma saving throw.
Oh, shit. And is this a straight roll?
Charisma save. Yeah.
Alright. Well, it is flat roll for me because I have a +0 in charisma.
Same here.
Bayanor.
Well,
16.
Eliana.
9.
Garbo.
4.
Wesley.
18.
Bayanor. Wesley, you will watch as Eliana and Garbo disappear. Y'all will find yourselves free falling.
Oh no.
Oh, hey, Tyr, take 3 more points of damage because he hit me.
Yep. Eliana, give me an insight check.
Okie doke. 21.
You are no longer on the prime material plane.
Well, damn it. Garbo, we have a problem.
Where are we?
I don't know.
Oh no.
All right, that'll bring up Bayanor.
All right. I'm gonna bring the axes down 3 more times, and as I'm doing it, I'm like, bring them back.
Remember, you got advantage on all your attacks too because of the Wesley.
Oh, yeah. Because Wesley. 16 plus 9, 25.
That hits.
For 9 plus 7 is 16 points of slashing and 5 points of lightning.
All right, let me make the concentration check. He's fine.
Attack number 2. 14 plus 9 is 23. For max. 17 points of slashing damage and 5 points of lightning.
Garbo, Eliana, you will appear falling on the ground where you were. Failed that con save.
Oof.
All right.
Good.
Bonus action attack. That is. No, I can't. 18 plus. That hit. I know that hits. Doing math. For 8 plus 7 is 15 points of slashing and 1 whole point of lightning.
Alrighty. And I need a dex save, Bayanor, as he's using a legendary action, breathing fire at you.
That is 16 plus 8 is 24.
All right, so you will take half damage, which is 22.
All right.
All right, Eliana.
Going to use half my movement to stand up. And it looks like I'm about 15 feet away from him. 10 to 15 feet away from him. Either way, that works. That's still half my movement. Move back up next to him. I am so fucking tired of this. And she's going to swing at him with the Angel Fire Blade.
Don't forget your advantage.
Oh, thank you for the reminder.
I didn't cower for nothing, yo. I want you to fuck this guy up.
I'm going to take the 18 because it's the higher of those two. Plus 10, that's 28 with
That'll
the Angel
hit.
Fire. So D20. 18 plus 7. That's 25.
All righty.
Oh, hey, Tyr, 3 more points for me because he hit me. He did damage to me with his legendary action.
All righty.
Second swing with the Angel Fire. Crit.
All right.
Ugh, crappy damage. So that's only 8 plus 7 is 15. I know, I would roll 4 on the damage die on a crit, right? Oh, I forgot about something though. I totally forgot about something. Something
Okay.
important. I have the slasher feat.
Okay.
That lets you reroll your damage?
No.
No.
Let's see. Once per turn, when I hit a creature with an attack that deals slashing damage, I can reduce his speed by 10 feet until the start of my next turn. And when I score a critical hit that deals slashing damage to a creature, I grievously wound it, and until the start of my next turn, the target has disadvantage on all his attack rolls.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I wish I'd remembered that last time I hit him. Got a crit.
Yeah.
But I remembered this time. That's what counts. All right, and then I've got my other sword out with the Crimson Red activated on it. I'm going to use my bonus action, take that extra shot at him. Plus 10, 22.
22 hits.
22 hits. Make sure I've got the right die for my short sword. That's what I thought. So that is going to be 10 points of slashing from the short sword. Plus, wait, I need a d8 because my damage, because my CR died. 1 point of ice damage.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Since it's a free action, I'm going to use the Brand of Castigation on him. Are you guys still hearing me? My computer's acting a little funny.
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay. I'm going to use my Brand of Castigation, but important to note that my Brand of Castigation, because of my class, has a little extra something something on it, and it is a Brand of the Sapping Scar. Your Brand of the Castigation now causes a creature branded by you to have disadvantage on their saving throws against your Warlock spells.
Nice.
So in addition to taking the 3 points of damage, if he hits me or anyone else within 5 feet of me, he also will have disadvantage on any of my warlocks, any saves against my warlock spells.
Nice.
Heck yeah.
And that's my turn.
All right. Wesley, you're up.
Wesley dropping the groveling, like lowering his head, dropping the groveling, and looking up at Malcusius with a smile, pulling out his cobalt orb, and just whispering, "Do you feel that? Ah, shit." And light is going to flash out from his orb, and he's going to cast Word of Radiance. Con save of 17, just for him.
Okay. He's going to use legendary resistance to make sure he passes.
Okay. He does not take any damage since he passed. And then my bonus action, I'm going to 4th level healing word over to Bjarnor saying, "Hey, I really know. I see that you're getting hit a lot. I hope you feel better." And you will get. Hang on, I gotta roll 4d4 here. Yeah, that's cool. 22 points of healing back.
Oof. Hell yeah.
And that is my turn.
All right, that will bring up the creature. If I can get my computer to work, maybe. There we go. Looking around at all of you, blood trickling from its nose, some from the corner of its mouth. It slashes over its body. Playtime's over. The scythe beginning to glow black. The whip glowing the same black, sickening energy. Just being in proximity of it sends waves of nausea as he comes swinging down at you, Wesley.
Blood Maledict. Curse of the Eyeless.
Okay.
He beat me to it.
It's okay, I'm now out of Blood Maledict, so it's on you. And I'll take... where did my D8 go? D8. So you can subtract 7 from all of his things, and I will take 1 point of damage from that.
All right, so 7 from that would be 14.
14 is a miss.
That'll miss. That will miss. That is a crit.
I'm going to use my lucky, and I'm going to make you roll again on me. And he's supposed to have disadvantage on all these attacks.
Oh, that's right.
Because of my slasher.
Okay, so never mind. That is not a crit. So you don't have to use your lucky.
Sweet.
So all of his attacks miss.
Hell yeah.
That'll bring up Garbo.
Right. All your attacks.
Oh,
are back
yeah,
to
okay.
roll.
Garbo smashes his head against his flail, taking 1 point of damage, lighting his flail on lightning, encasing his flail in lightning. Yeah, I was about to say fire, and then I realized, no, I can't light it on. No, that's a bad idea. Don't do that. So it's pulsing with lightning now. Picks up his flail, runs over. We're gonna come over here so that I can't. Well, I'm running so that I'm flanking with Ellie. But my mouse.
That is not. That would be there.
Yeah, there we go. Got it. Okay, so yeah, flanking with Ellie. Making sure I'm not forgetting anything. I don't think I'm forgetting anything. Okay. Oh, good. Okay. That is a 20 oh no, it's a 30 to hit.
30 hits.
Yeah. That's reroll that. Okay. In that case, 14 bludgeoning damage and 4 lightning damage. And then my second attack is a 26 to hit.
All right.
And then that is going to be, I get to reroll those. 6, 7, 8, 15 bludgeoning damage and another 4 lightning damage.
All right.
Yeah. I bet Mr. Stuffkins on the head. And then I'm done.
Interrupting initiative, he will throw his hand up, reaching out,
Oh no.
dropping the whip. You will feel pressure grab around you, Garbo, I need a charisma saving throw.
Yeah, my slasher disadvantage on him doesn't have any effect on that.
Yeah. I got a 14.
All right. You will take full damage as this black energy pulses through you. It feels as if something is trying to destroy the very essence of you. That'll be 63 points of damage.
Holy moly. That's a lot of damage.
And 3 points of psychic to Malacutius.
Yes.
Because Garbo's within 5 feet of me.
Sounds good. That will bring up Bayanor.
All right.
Bayanor, you just watched shit change. This black pulsing energy, you could tell that it did an end number on Garbo.
Yep. So I roar in anger, and I'm going to town with my axes because that's what Bjarnor knows how to do. And I'm still flanking with Wesley.
Yep.
So 16 plus 25 to hit for the first one.
25 hits.
For 14 points of slashing and 7 points of lightning. Second attack is a natural 20.
Good job. I can't raise the roof because of my shoulder, so
Oh, fair enough.
I will golf clap for you.
So that will be 21 points of slashing and 14 points of lightning. And third attack is 18 plus 9 is 27 to hit. And so he will take 13 points of slashing and 4 points of lightning.
All right. He's looking like he's in a fight. He looks hurt. Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
All right, Eliana.
All right. Well, I've got him here in front of me. I'm going to attack him again, because, why not? So first up, the Angel Fireblade. Wait, we're not using advantage at this point, right?
Correct.
Right.
You're flanking.
Oh, that's right. Never mind.
Let me specify. I'm not giving you advantage now.
27.
27 hits.
That's cocked. That's a 4 again, so 8 plus 7, 15 points of damage again. Second attack. 21.
21 hits.
21 hits. 7 and 7 is 14. And then bonus action with my regular short sword with the crimson right on it. Nah, it's gonna miss. That's only a 17.
All right, Wesley.
Wesley again is going to look at Malcusius and be like, "No, really, can you feel that?" And again is going to cast Word of Radiance, con save of 17.
Legendary resistance. That's 2 down, 1 left.
Hell yeah. And then bonus action, I am going to where did you go? Up there. Bonus action. Oh, I thought that was more. Okay, hang on. I got confused for a second. I'm going to do a bonus action spell. I just have to remember which one I'm going to do. We'll do a... I have too many. 4th level healing word to Garbo, as he will look over to Garbo and be like, "I saw those are also heard and feel here. And you will get da. Although that's what I wanted to do. No, not healing word. He's gonna bonus action mass healing word. So he's gonna say, "Everybody heal!" And my party members that are me, Garbo, and Eliana and Bjarnor are all... I believe I can target myself. Yep, up to 6 creatures. So we are all going to get 1, 6, 17 points of health back.
Nice. Is that your turn?
Let me math here real fast. 1 plus 4. That's 4. And then I get 7. How much did I just say that I get? 17?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I just want to make sure that I put my math in there right. Yes, that will be the end of my turn.
All right, that will bring him up. He's swinging with his scythe. And at this point, it should be normal attack.
Yes.
23.
What are you looking at?
I'm sorry.
Who's he targeting?
Wesley.
I'm going to use my lucky on that one.
All right. 23. I rolled the same thing.
Damn. Yeah, that hits.
That is 22 points of damage. Who has the highest passive perception?
Mine is
11.
15.
Just a second here.
Mine's 11.
Passive perception is a 15.
All right. Eliana, Wesley, you'll notice that when his scythe cuts into Wesley and the wound opens, that one of his wounds close.
Son of a bitch.
Coming in with his hand now, Wesley, reaching out to claw you. 25.
I'm going to burn a lucky again.
21.
Still hits.
14 points of damage. And now his final attack, he's coming in to bite at you. His jaw elongating, almost like a serpent's, disengaging. That is 19.
Yeah, that hits. I was trying to determine whether or not I went for my last lucky.
12 points of damage.
All right.
All
Ow.
right. That will bring up Garbo.
Okay, well, let's see. Flail is on lightning. That's full attacks. Let's go. I'm blanking still. Oh, that's good. Especially with that roll. 23 to hit.
23 hits.
That rolls. Oh, so it's 6, 13 bludgeoning damage and 5 lightning damage. And we're coming in with another hit. And that one does not hit. That one's only a 14.
14 misses.
With the backswing, with my bonus action, I get a 27 to hit.
27 hits.
And that one is 16 bludgeoning damage and 4 lightning damage.
All right.
And that's my turn.
All right, Bayanor.
Question. Remind me, Tyr, what is the campaign policy on using potions?
If you burn an action and use it, you get full health, full restoration. If you take a bonus action and use it, then you roll the die for it.
And that's just for healing potions. For other potions,
It takes an
I can
action
use it
to
as
take.
takes an action to take any regular potion. Is it worth it? Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to roll the dice on it because I don't know. I'm not sure even what it does. We're going to find out. Tyr, you might remember way back when I bought some potions that were questionable. One of which I have listed in my notes as black sludgy that is supposed to make me tough and strong. I'm going to drink the black sludgy potion.
All right, drinking the black sludgy potion, you feel it burn like cheap rock gut whiskey, ripping at your esophagus down into your gut. You feel pain coursing through your body as your joints begin to pop, snap as you begin to transform, changing from a werebear to a tree giant or a rock giant.
Dude! Okay, yeah, that was worth it. Do I need to pull up rock giant stats now?
Yes, you do.
Okay. Can I do that in extras? Will it let me?
Not even gonna lie, for a second there, I thought you were gonna say he was transforming into a tree.
Yeah, I
Not
thought
tree
so
giant,
too for a
flat
second.
Tree.
Oh, that's excellent. All right.
I
guess that's my turn.
All right, Eliana.
All right, going after him again. She's kind of mission oriented. Or do I wanna? Oh, you know what? It might be worth it. Well, we're gonna try something. We're gonna try casting a spell.
Okay.
Now with flanking, that's only advantage on melee attacks, correct?
Correct.
That's what I thought. I'm going to attempt to cast Ray of Enfeeblement on him. It is a melee attack spell, so it's a ranged attack, so I have to roll to hit. Let's see how that goes. +7. 18 plus 7.
That hits.
Okay, that hits him. A black beam of energy springs from your finger toward a creature within range. On a hit, the target deals only half damage with weapon attacks that use strength until the spell ends. The spell lasts for a full minute. At the end of each of his turns, he can make a Constitution saving throw against the spell, but because my brand is a brand of the Sapping Scar, he has to make that with disadvantage.
Alrighty.
All right, there you go. So that's Ray of Enfeeblement. That's my turn.
That's your turn. All right, question for you. Does a 17 hit Eliana?
Actually, I don't know her AC. I can't remember her AC. I gotta look. Scroll up and look. It meets. Oh, no, it doesn't, because I'm a dual wielder, so currently it's an 18, because I have a weapon in each hand.
You feel a blade come at you and glance off your armor from behind.
From behind?
From behind.
What fuckery is this?
Do you look?
She'd probably turn her head and look.
You look square in the eyes of Lilith.
I I take it this is her resurrection from the other.
On a nat 20, she's trying to wrestle the Angel Fireblade out of your hands. Please give me a strength check.
I don't think I can beat that. Yeah, I'd have to roll a natural 20 to beat that. Because it's a check, not a save, right?
You can do it as athletics or strength.
I can do it as athletics. I'll take it as athletics. That gives me a better chance. That's cocked. Mother... Blah. Oh, hell yeah. 17 plus 5. Ha ha! Yay.
As she reaches
Not
down
this
to...
time, bitch.
Exactly. Not this time, bitch. Throwing her hand away. It is now Wesley's turn.
Wesley is going to do, again, not noticing that Lilith has just showed up, he's going to look at Malcusius and just whisper in his most, and this is the most kobold that any of you will have ever heard him, but he's just going to go, and he does Word of Radiance again. Con save of 17.
16.
Hell yeah. Still takes the damage.
Ooh. Ooh. Come on, get down with the...
That is 7 radiant damage, and then I'm going to bonus action 4th level mass healing word, and that will be for my party and myself. Roll higher. 16 health back.
All right. That will bring up him. He's swinging that sky at you again, Wesley. 26.
That'll hit.
Gonna use my reaction to cast Curse of the Eyeless so that any other attacks he makes won't. So let me take damage to myself because I'm gonna amp it. 1 point of damage for me. Helps if I have the keyboard that has a working 1 key on it. And he is going to have to subtract 5 from all of his rolls for the rest of this turn.
You said 5?
Yep.
All right, so this one that went through, that'll be 9 points of damage, Wesley.
Cool.
Next roll. 21.
That'll hit.
14 points of damage. He's going after you, Locke.
Okay, quick question.
Yes.
I am now Stone Giant. So, do I use my armor class or the Stone Giant armor class?
Stone Giant armor class.
Okay, and am I using the Stone Giant weapon that's listed on the thing, or do I still have my weapons?
You still have your weapons,
Okay.
but you have the Stone Giant stats.
Okay.
And that's a 25 to hit.
Oh, that definitely hits.
That's with the -5.
Yes.
Holy shit. Sorry.
14 points of slashing damage.
Okay. Hold on, I gotta figure out how I'm doing this. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. Okay. And I don't have my current resistances. I
Nope.
have Stone Giant resistance. All right.
Yep.
Hoping this is like polymorph. Cool. Damage. All right. Cool. I'll keep track of that way because we were at the same hit points, which is amazing. All right.
And now it's using what it's called its epic action, Curse of the Elder. I need everyone.
Take 3 by the way because he hit me.
I did. I need everyone to please make a Constitution saving throw.
Let's see how this goes because my con saves have not been going great tonight.
Do we get this
My
an
safe.
advantage for our apple eating?
Nope.
I tried.
I don't need no advantage.
I might be okay this time.
All right.
I'm using my last lucky.
Karak.
Well, I rolled a nat 20, and my con save as a stone giant is +8, so that's 28.
All right, 18 points of damage. Eliana,
A dirty 20.
18 points of damage. Garbo,
12.
36 points of damage.
Yeah.
And I need a wisdom saving throw to see if you are incapacitated from fear.
Or
You are terrified of this creature. You have never seen anything like it. Wesley.
Wesley got a 21.
All right, 18 points of damage. And Lilith takes 36 points of damage. All right. That will bring up Garbo.
great again. We're
I
all
need-
gonna die.
I need everyone but Garbo to earmuff.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Oh man.
Right phones. Where is my death thing? Why don't I get a death thing? Sorry, hang on. Sorry. Having to do this on the phone. I can only mute myself.
Do this.
Yeah.
You hear a voice inside your head. Garbo, I can save you. You don't have to die with them. All you have to do is agree to take me to the blade.
We're all gonna die.
You don't have to, Garbo.
I don't. If they're gonna die, I'm gonna die too.
All right.
Thanks.
All right. Garbo, you can make a wisdom save to attempt to get unscared.
Yep. Yep. Oh, yep. 10.
Still a scared. Bayanor.
Yep.
You're up.
Oh, cool. All right, so I'm gonna I'm going to attack with my stone giant form. Cool. So apparently I can just do this as a stone giant, which is awesome. I'm gonna reach down and I'm gonna snatch a rock out of the ground
Okay.
and I'm gonna chuck it at Lilith because I can.
Okay.
That is 24 to hit.
24 hits.
Okay, cool. That does one of these, and one of these, and one of these, and one of those. All right. So that is 10, 20, 22 plus 6 is 28 points of bludgeoning damage, and she needs to make a DC 17 strength saving throw or be knocked prone by the rock I just hit her with.
She is prone.
Yes. Okay, and then for my second attack, because I get multi-attack, I am going to actually, okay, wait. I have a quick question.
Okay.
about, and this is something I've been wondering recently. I haven't gone and looked it up, and I keep meaning to. When it comes to attacks of opportunity, it's only if I leave my melee range with the attacker. Is that correct?
If you leave their melee range.
If I leave their melee range, but I can still, even if I can still hit them, backing out of their melee range gives them a chance to. That doesn't seem right, but okay.
That is. Let's.
I'm just saying logistically, if I have a chance to parry the blow because I'm still within range of them as a fighter in the SCA, it seems like it should be my melee range, not theirs, that counts. Because I fought Duke Caspar in his ridiculous D+ range reach. And I know that when he's backing away from me, I'm no threat to him.
You may take an attack of opportunity when a hostile creature that you can see moves out of your reach, so it's out of his reach.
Okay, cool. That's fine. Then I won't move and make use of my 15-foot reach as a stone giant. I will just swing my giant club at him. And I'm still flanking, so I get advantage. So that's 14 plus 9, 23.
That hits.
And he takes one of these, and one of these, one of these. Bad damage though. 6 points of no, I'm sorry, 12 points of bludgeoning damage. Yeah.
Does anyone else have this image of this giant stone giant creature with Bjarnor's axe in his hand like it's a toothpick? Is it just me? Little axes.
Holding it with 2 fingers.
The axes grew with him.
Oh, cool.
That's fine. That's fair. But that was the image in my head.
All right, Eliana, you're up.
Okay. Lilith is prone, correct?
Correct.
And I have turned to face her, so I'm gonna fucking swing on the bitch.
All right, so that's with the attack of opportunity or advantage.
That's with advantage. All right. Like, why the fuck not? So Angel Fire Blade is in my dominant hand, so that's first. 16 is the higher of the two, so 26.
26 hits.
That's 18 on the damage die, plus 7. Yeah? Yep, it's plus 7. So 18 plus 7, that's 25. 25 points of damage. Second swing on her. What is that? That's 19.
19 just hits.
Just hits, so it's still a hit. Let's see, that's 17 plus 7, 24. So 24 points of damage. And then with my regular short sword that's in my offhand. And I dropped one of my die. Hang on. Sorry. It's been a while since I dropped one in a way I couldn't just like grab it.
It's been a while.
25.
25 hits.
So that's the wrong die for damage. Sorry. It's got my CR on it. So I need one of those and one of those because it's got my Crimson Right active. So that is going to be... The short sword is plus 7. So 11 points of slashing, 3 points of cold.
All right. Is that your attack? Or your turn?
Yes, it is. And I just realized I did something stupid and I probably should have moved from where I was.
I need an intelligence saving throw.
Okay. Let's see how badly I fail it this time. Uh, 12.
You are stunned.
By, out of curiosity.
A stun spell. Lilith cast a stun spell on you.
As a reaction.
No, as her action. It's her turn.
Oh, okay.
She goes after you.
She get up?
Wesley. No, she didn't.
Oh, she just laid on the ground and did. Okay, cool.
Well, actually, no. She would have had to get up in order to cast a spell. So yes, she moved half her movement, stood up, cast a spell, and it is now Wesley's turn.
Oh yeah. Wesley is going to cast 5th level Mass Cure Wounds. He's going to target himself and his party members, raising his hands and the sphere above his head, saying, "I know we all feel really bad, but let's feel better. We got this." And everybody will get, that is, everybody that's in my party and myself, is 28 health back.
Ooh, yay.
All right, is that your turn?
Let me double check that I can't do anything else here, but I believe, because you can't cast a bonus action spell, it would only have to be like a cantrip, right? If I've cast an action spell.
Correct.
Okay, cool. Then, yeah, we are Gucci. That's cool. That's my little kobold's turn.
All right. You guys will see Malachutius and Lilith both scramble for the sword of the Angel Fireblade.
And I probably can't react at all because I'm stunned, correct?
You are stunned. So what I'm doing is I'm going to roll against them. This is Lilith. This is Malachutius. Lilith rolls a nat 20, snatches the blade, and vanishes as soon as it's gone. As soon as she has it.
Oh!
Malachutius roars in defiance, turning on you, Eliana, swinging with his scythe. That'll miss. That'll miss. That is 24.
That one will hit.
Oh my god. That is 9 points of damage. My rolls are sucking. And that will bring up Garbo.
Okay, so I've been looking for this stupid skill under my features and traits for half this time, and I couldn't find it because it doesn't say the whole ability under my features and traits. Instead, it shows it under my actions. But wait, am I still feared?
You're still feared.
Am I still scared? Oh, I'm still scared, so I can't even use my ability that I wanted to use.
Wisdom save
so-
to get unscared.
Yep, wisdom save to get on the scared.
19 or better.
Oh, great. That's a 12.
Still scared. Baynor.
Still scared. Ah.
Yep. Okay. Cool. Okay, I think I did my action wrong last time, but I think it all came out in the wash. Because I should have been able to take one more attack, but then I rolled too many dice on the attack I did make, so it all balances out pretty well. So yeah, let's I'm a attack Malachutius as a stone giant. You know what? First, I'm gonna hit him with a rock because that was fun. And everybody. Okay. So that's a nat 20 plus stuff to hit him with a rock. So he's gonna take all the D10s worth of damage from the rock, because that's what the rock does. Can you smell what it's cooking? So that is 15, 20, 27 plus 6 is the 33 points of bludgeoning damage from the rock. And he needs a DC 17 strength save, please.
You see him collapse.
Collapses in dead or collapses in prone?
Collapses and dead.
Oh, I'm going to
His-
finish my attacks. I'm going to just wail into him with my axes, just, animal on the drums style to make sure that he is not getting the fuck back up.
There's no coming back. You guys have just defeated Malacusis, the Scourge of the Nightmare Realm.
As soon as Malacusis falls, as it would this is all in the same 6-second thing. Wesley is dropping to both of his knees, and he is going to begin muttering in Kobold, and he is going to begin trying. He's making a prayer to his gods of kindness, light, love, and any other positive deity in the world. And he's going to use divine intervention, and his aid is that wherever Lilith is, she is immediately brought back to us with the Angel Fire Blade in her hand.
Roll it.
Dude, yes.
Do you want to do it? Tyr, do you want to make this dramatic and have me roll this and then go on break? Question mark? Question mark? I need to pee, that's all.
Yeah, I do too. That's why I said roll it. What is it?
A 2.
All right, guys, we're going to go on break.
Yes! Oh, it's like Christmas came again!
I have to figure out how this is going to work. If it is possible, given what just happened. So we'll be right back, guys. And we are back. Thanks so much for hanging out while we took a break, while we got our snickety snackets, our beverages of choice, and took care of those pesky bio needs. Before the break, the party had fought Malacutius, defeating him. Good job, guys. Question mark. When Lilith had appeared, stole the Angel Fire Sword, and disappeared, won Wesley Underfoot using their divine intervention. I had to count it up. It's been 7 days since the last time you used it. I had to make sure, requesting that Lilith be brought back in a crash of thunder and lightning. Boom! Lilith and 2 Scourges appear.
The request is bringing her back with the Angel Fire Blade in hand. That is what my deity would do. Just saying.
That was your request, but if she still had it or not, there's only certain things that they can interfere in.
The spell reads that they intervene and make my request. She would have the Angel Fire Blade.
Oh, she's got it. Don't worry, she's got it.
Good. Ooh. Because as soon as she appears, Wesley's going to say to her, No. You can't just take things without asking. You have to ask for it, bitch.
All right, everybody roll initiative.
Don't fuck me, Ustad.
This went completely different than what I had planned.
There's a shocker.
What stat does initiative go off of?
Dexterity.
Oh, that's right. You're still a stone.
I'm still a stone giant, yeah.
Yes, you are. Bayanor.
So that means I have a +2 to my initiative, so that's an 18.
Eliana.
I wasted a damn nat 20, so 25.
Garbo.
15.
15.
15.
And Wesley.
Wesley got a 7.
All right. We'll be starting off with Eliana.
All right. Let's see, how far away from me are they? All right, well, just for funsies, let's fire off an Eldritch Blast.
At Lilith or at the Scourges?
At Lilith. She's a little unhappy with Lilith at the moment.
Oh my goodness.
So I have 3 beams at this level. So first one is 14 plus 7, that's a 21.
Twenty-one hits.
21. Okay. That's the wrong die. I need a D10. Not a D12. So that's 7 points of damage. Second beam. Second blast. 13 plus 7 is 20.
That'll hit.
For 10 points of damage.
Okay.
And third blast. Is that a 6 or a 9? That's a 6. So that's 13. That one's probably going to miss.
13 misses. Is that your turn?
That would be my turn, because no one is close enough in range for me to use my Mystic Frenzy.
Lilith will stand there looking around, very amused look on her face, and vanish.
She's a fucking coward, bro. She's too scared of us.
That will bring up the Scourges. The Scourges will begin wading into the water. And then that will bring up Bayanor.
Cool. I'm going to target the furthest away Scritch.
Okay.
And I'm going to pick up a rock. And I am going to chuck it at the Scritch. for a 22 to hit.
22 hits.
All right. And that is 19 points of bludgeoning damage. I'm sorry, no. Plus 6. So 25 points of bludgeoning damage and a DC 17 strength saving throw to not be knocked prone.
It is prone.
Cool. Now that it's prone, I am going to take my movement. And I've got plenty of that as a stone giant. So I'm going to lumber my giant ass over to here. And while it is prone, I'm going to hit it while it is on the ground.
For those who are listening and not actually able to see maps, where is here?
Oh, I went to the far side of the scritch, of the furthest scritch, because I have lots of I have 40-foot movement speed. So that's going to be 17 plus 9 is 26 to hit.
26 hits.
And I do... plus 7. So 13 points of slashing and 6 points of lightning on that attack, and then bonus action attack. I will hit it again. 17, and that's less. So 26 again to hit.
Okay.
And it will take 7 is 11 points of slashing and 4 points of lightning.
And that will kill that one.
Cool.
Garbo. Excuse me.
Gober's running to the one that's getting into the water. Looks like this one's right in front of the black waterfall. Running up to it and swinging his flail. But that's only a 16 to hit.
16 hits.
Oh, well, okay, great. We're doing 17 bludgeoning damage and 2 lightning damage.
Alrighty.
Keep on swinging. 26 to hit.
26 hits.
That one does 16 bludgeoning damage and 7 lightning damage. And then my bonus action to do one last hit. And that is a 30 to hit. Dealing another 17 bludgeoning damage
That'll
and
do
3
it.
lightning damage. Oh, that'll do it! Aha! Scritch down.
That will destroy the scritches before they can do what they came to do in the water. You will feel yourself beginning to shrink, Bayanor, falling back into dwarven form.
Do I go back to the number of hit points that I had prior to going into?
Yes.
Okay. What I thought. Not that it's a lot, but a little bit.
So, I guess Lilith can teleport a lot. We need to figure out something to, like, prevent that, I think.
I'm realizing I probably asked for the wrong thing. I probably should have asked the gods to just give us the Angel Fire Blade back instead of Lilith, or maybe wording it so that when she comes back, she's not allowed to teleport away because she's a stupid fucking bitch that decided to run away because she's a coward. You can tell maybe Wesley's a little irritated with the fact that he called her here and then she went, fuck you, and pooped off again. Yeah, that's it.
It's all right, Wesley. You tried.
Yeah, it was a good idea. Yeah.
We'll get another shot of that bitch.
I hope so. I really, really don't like her. I don't like her. when people
Malcusius is
do.
dead.
You will hear a foo thud as you will see a cloaked figure running from one of the large trees behind you, bow in hand.
I turn axes up, ready.
They will skid to a stop, looking around, assessing the situation, slowly lowering their bow, lowering their hood and pulling down the face mask, revealing the Talcafar Ranger Bane that you all had met previously.
Eliana will step forward, saluting him in the traditional manner for them, fist to the head and the heart, and speak to him in Elvish. How did you get here?
One of the druids sent me through the trees.
I see. Why are you here?
I was told that Malcusius would be here, and so I came. I've not been able to reach anyone through sending spells. He'll look around. Time is still very much frozen.
As you can see, the emerald is not right. Something is wrong. Malcusius has fallen, but I lost the blade. Lilith took it.
Where is your friend? The one that can step to the between.
He will see tears form and start to trickle down Eliana's face.
She gave her a lot.
We were speaking.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I don't know what you said.
Sorry. I lost her as well. She gave her life to wake the smith, to give us the weapons that we needed to fight Malcusius.
Gods be damned. He'll switch to common. We are in a situation. A dire situation. One that goes beyond the circumstances that we thought were transpiring. It would seem that the forces of death, Zakez, and Angramora are trying to bring about the moment of the Scions to reset the world.
Really? So they're losing, so they want to reset the world? That's just poor losership. You should just lose with gorillas.
No, it's been their plan all along.
Oh, that's
Angramora wasn't trying to devour the world. They was trying to get the world to reset so that they could somehow influence how it resets, making Angramora the ruling realm with all the power.
And they've manipulated us into stopping the Nightmare Realm, their only rival.
Their only rival.
Well, not their only rival, I mean. And he'll just kind of like motion for us. He's like, we're still here. Like, we just killed a freaking. Do they not know who the fuck we are?
Yes, we killed Malcusius.
Yeah.
The one who stood in their way.
Yeah, but they forget. We stand in their way fucking too. He'll crack his knuckles. Let's fucking go. I need a little bit of a rest, but let's fucking go.
There is more. He will just lower himself to sit cross-legged on the grass, waiting.
Wesley will pop a squat right in front of him, just kind of.
Before Bjarnra comes to sit, I'm dragging the carcasses of the Scritches out of the water.
Okay.
And I'll remark to Bane as I'm doing so. The bitch sent 2 of her hounds. They were interested in us. They were interested in the falls. I don't know why, but I don't like it.
Maybe it was a diversion. Maybe she's up to something. Who knows? She's a wily bitch.
Yeah. That's saying something.
And a coward.
Exactly. Yeah.
And now she has the Angel Fire Blade. Because I was not strong enough to hold on to it.
And Malacusis is dead.
I am curious how she was able to touch it. I've seen others try to touch it and it hurt them. It did not to her.
These are the things that I know. I will share them with you, and hopefully together we can find some manner to use this information to our benefit. Where to begin? It starts centuries ago with my father, Mordred Nighthawk, and his love of a individual who is now known as Hummingbird, the head of the Druid Enclave.
When he says Mordred's name, Ellie's not going to say anything, but her eyes are going to get huge.
During the time of the first coming of Malacusis, the 7 brothers were to be the 7 seals, giving their life to lock Malacusis away. Shayla, so enthralled with loving this mortal as she was a goddess, tricked Mordred and put him into a druid sleep where he slept for 1,000 years. When he woke, he loosened the veil. He weakened the other seals, and thus Lilith came forth and tried to tear down the seals to bring Malacusis through to the realm. That was when me and 10 others stood against her in the Iron Sage. Little did we know that all of that was part of a grander picture. Zakez, the one that they call Dave, and the Prince of Angermora have planned from the beginning. Their goal is to break asunder the gates of Angermora, forcing the voice of the Scions to enact a ritual to reset the world. Whereas Zakez was the father of magic, upon the reset, he will have control of the 7 falls, as he is the only living father of magic left. He can manipulate magic in its entirety. He can manipulate the restructuring. But what's worse is that Hummingbird is in league with them and has a blade, a very, very bad blade by the name of Foe Cleaver, a demonic entity that has destroyed kingdoms, laid low continents. Now, there is a group fighting to stop the gates of Angermora from being opening. But your task, what it needs to be done, I fear that you're the only ones brave enough, stupid enough maybe.
Let's go with Brooke.
Long ago there was a temple known as the Temple of the Twisted Spear. It was swallowed, but it still exists. It lies beneath the Widow's Sea. There in that temple lies the secret to killing that which is immortal. Hummingbird must be destroyed.
Sounds like, not just her.
Looks like we have to kill Dave.
And Zakez. And the prince if we can.
If the prince dies, someone will have to set the throne in Angramora.
Will unknowing, like without thinking, look at Garbo when he says someone should sit in the throne. Just like very quickly look at Garbo and then be like, what the fuck am I thinking about?
Now, to answer your question, how can Lilith touch the blade? Lilith is the shadowed rose. She is the fulfillment of prophecy. She is the combination of souls, pieces brought together. She started as a creature of the nightmare realm. Then Zakez captured her soul when we destroyed her and sent her to Angramora. Then, when she killed Gangriella, she absorbed part of Gangriella and part of the one they call Venfura.
The she-wolf.
She is of all the lands. She is of the nightmare realm, Angramora, this realm, and the celestial realm.
Bro, how's she part of the Celestials?
Well, Gangriella was part of the Celestials before she fell. Before she was murdered and cast down.
Oh shit, that's right.
And as a creature of all the realms, the blade has no effect on her?
It has no effect on her.
Would the same be true of this other blade, this bow cleaver you spoke of?
We do not know.
So, if I'm understanding what you're telling us, we must seek this temple of the Twisted Spear beneath the Widow's Sea and stop this Shayla.
Correct.
So, temper, kill the bird, the bee, take a sword, kill more things, Garbo becomes king of Angramore.
I mean,
What?
we may not have to kill Prince Angramora. Killing Lilith and Zakez might be enough. Killing Dave for good measure couldn't hurt. Angramora, the prince, as long as his gates are closed, he's the least troublesome.
He's still a bad guy, and he's still in league with bad people, and so therefore, unless he wants to switch sides real fast, he's still on my
Yeah.
list of people to kill.
Your first priority must be to kill Hummingbird.
Oh, well,
You must find this temple, unlock its secrets, and kill Hummingbird. You are spoken of in prophecy.
Balls.
All of us?
All of you. It's in my father's journal if you know how to decipher it.
I'm in a journal?
Yes.
Wait. When I talked with your father,
Yes.
Shayla was his wife. So we need to stop your stepmother.
Yes.
How do we know you're telling us the truth?
You don't. So why
Insight
would I
check.
lie? Roll it.
well, hang on. If we're worried about truth,
22.
He seems to be telling the truth.
I believe him.
Elliot is going to step forward to him and speak to him once again in Elvish, kind of leaning down because he's sat on the ground, kind of leaning forward just a little bit because she's not tall, so it doesn't matter. Swear to me on something that matters.
I swear to you on the life of my wife and children.
She'll kind of look him up and down. Stand back up. And switch to common. He's truthful with us. A Talkie-Father would not swear on something so dear and rare if he was not telling the truth.
Oh. How do we find Hummingbird?
Oh, Hummingbird's easy to find.
We need to find the temple first.
It's a shame you
ideas on
can't
that?
travel in between. It'd be so much easier there.
No. When Sarah went into the in-between in the Widow's Sea, she said it was terrible. Something hurt her and tried to keep her.
That would have been Malachutius.
Well, now we need to figure out how to breathe underwater, I suppose.
Bro,
Y'all will hear a howling of wind, the roaring of water as the falls start back to life, but the people remaining unmoving.
We also need to figure out how to help the people here.
I can help with that. I have some friends. I will engage them. Time is of the essence.
She'll switch to Elvish one more time. Are your wife and children here?
I do not know where they are. I am trying to find them.
I wish you luck, my friend.
Hey, this, village here in the Emerald.
Which one?
The one we're at. The one here that guards the falls.
They still
They got a
have
library, right?
Yes,
One we probably wouldn't generally be allowed in.
I don't see anyone to stop you if that's what you're saying.
Right. Maybe there's a clue in there as to the exact location of this temple. We should probably go have a look-see before everybody starts waking up.
Once upon a time, part of my father's journal was here, but it was taken. We still don't know who was able to abscond with it. We wonder if it was Lilith or an agent of Malachutius.
Yeah, no idea.
That's why. Why would everyone take a book?
Because if you know how to decipher it, there is a lot of prophetic information. There's a lot of clues. There's a lot of how-tos detailed in the book.
Actually, above table, I'm pretty sure Bane knows where that book is. Because I'm pretty sure that Karak and him have discussed the fact that Karak is the voice of the Scions and has two out of the three pieces of the book.
Oh, yeah, but he's not going to throw them under the
Right.
bus.
Right. Alright, so we need to figure out exactly where this temple is. We need to figure out a way to breathe underwater to get to it, and then we need to go explore it.
Wait, hang on. You said this temple is where?
The Widow's Sea.
Oh, the Widow's Sea. I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about the big desert. I'm not really from here, so my brain was a little wiggled. I was like, why are we all street underwater? It is a desert. But you're right.
No, my friend, that is the Sea of Solace.
See, the Sea of Solace, the Widow's Sea, there are seas.
They are very different, I promise you.
Well, yeah, one is sand and one is water. Both of you cannot breathe in there.
I suppose that is true. If you were buried under sand, you would not be able to breathe. He's gonna kind of pat Wesley on the head.
Come on. Guess we better get going, huh? To the library.
Is this a library that Eliana would be familiar with?
Yes.
I can lead you there.
Hey, is there a town sells magical things or is there a shop that sells magical things in this town?
There is.
Might be worth stopping in to look.
Yeah, because, if everyone stopped,
Could leave payment
might
on
not
the
be
counter.
I guess you could do that, but we are trying to save the world here.
Hey, Garbo.
Yeah.
You just scored a lot of points by cleaning up one big mess. Let's not start making others right now, eh?
Okay.
Garbo, we
Maybe
don't
not.
steal.
If we can bring it all back.
Like borrowing it? Like the library. Like we're gonna borrow the items. No, Garbo. No. No.
Okay.
As you all are having this conversation, you will notice that Bane is gone.
Hate it when he does that.
I would imagine he is looking for his wife and children. They're
Yeah.
missing.
All right, let's get to the magic shop. I'll get set up, see if I can't sort out which things are which. See if I can find us some items for breathing underwater. Then we'll go to the library.
Would it be better if we split up and I took Wesley with me to the library?
Sounds good. Garbo,
Yeah.
try not to touch any.
I'll try. Like anything, cause like I gotta touch the floor. Is that okay?
Yeah, don't grab anything with your meat hooks there. Your nose goblin catchers. Don't.
Okay.
And Garbo, don't eat anything in the magic shop.
What if
Definitely
it's
not.
really tasty looking?
Especially then.
If it is in the magic shop,
Okay.
assume it might have a magical property. Don't eat anything in the magic shop.
You guys are no fun.
Garbo, just pretend that you're a human. Act like what a human would do. Don't touch anything. Be really boring, and talk about the weather or taxes.
I've met a lot of human thieves. I could act like
Not like them. Not like that.
Wesley,
Like a normal, boring human.
I was going
Oh,
to say, Sarah certainly was not a boring human. She was always touching things she shouldn't touch.
Oh, I never thought of her. Oh, that's why she was human, huh? I never thought of her having the sin of being a human. She seemed much more like, I don't know, like spirited. I feel like she had the spirit of a kobold or a goblin. Just stuck in a human body.
Ellie's just gonna shake her head and turn around and start walking toward town.
Oh, hustle behind you.
All right. Odd or even, Locke?
Odd.
All right, it is even. We'll start with Eliana and Wesley. Making your way into town. Eliana, you are familiar with this place, so it does not take you long, and you have that feat.
Yep, because of my background, we travel twice as fast through town. Well, anyone who was with me.
One moment, please. We need to take a quick break so that I can get some pain medicine. I am a chronic pain patient, people. Those of you that are new, so sometimes it just happens. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. And we are back. Thanks so much for hanging out while we took a break. I had to get some pain medicine. Thank you guys so much for being patient. Before we went to break, the party had fought Malacusius and defeated them. Lilith had appeared, stolen the angel fire blade, had been summoned back through divine intervention, only to disappear again, because sometimes retreat is the better part of valor. Bane showing up, being brought through the trees by Kiri, providing the party with some information. Then they decided to split up, since time is still frozen in the Emerald. Wesley and Eliana going to the library, Bayanor and Garbo going to the magic shop. And this is where we continue. Eliana and Wesley, you find yourselves in the library. What would you like to do?
Eliana is going to start searching through the books, looking for anything to do with the Temple of the Twisted Spear.
All right. Give me an investigation check, Wesley.
Wesley's going to find the restricted section and do the same.
All right. Give me an investigation check. I should have grabbed my sling while I was at it. Oh, well.
20.
Wesley?
Also a 20.
All right. So, and y'all were looking for the Sisters of the Twisted Spear, or the Temple of the Twisted Spear?
Yes.
In the restricted section.
All right. You will find in both sections, you will find basically the same information, and it will talk about from a point of lore that once upon a time it is believed that where the Widow's Eye or the Widow's Sea was once a desert, and in the middle of this desert stood a grand temple, the Temple of the Twisted Spear, home to the Sisters of the Twisted Spear. The Sisters of the Twisted Spear being the balance keepers for the gods. They were the ones that made sure gods did not step too far out of line and did not cross over too far in their greed and their search for power. They would slay gods. They had a secret to killing the immortals, and they guarded that secret very, very ferociously. It is said that the gods, tired of their interfering, did smite the desert, causing it to be consumed by water, and this temple to be devoured. But while the temple was gone, the Order of the Twisted Sister stayed on. Until this day, they still keep balance, although there are fewer of them left.
Looking up from his book, he'll look over at Eliana and be like, Sarun, if they're still around,
Then we don't
What
need
if
to
it-
look for the temple, we need to look for them.
yeah, we could try and find one of them. And then immediately, Wesley's gonna scoot out of his chair very quickly and try to find any and all books on all of the sisters and the cult of all of them.
Amelia, investigation check.
Another 20.
You find nothing.
Totally expected.
Eliana wants to start poking around and looking for books on prophecy. See if she can find anything related to what's happening currently.
Investigation check.
23.
You find a book that talks about a prophet. It does not give the prophecy, but it talks about that a group of unlikely heroes, a werebear, an elf, a goblin, and a kobold, would find the key to the lost temple and be able to set right the scales. And this person goes on to theorize that this event has already transpired, because in today's age, with today's views of bigotry and hatred, it would be impossible for these groups to work together as such.
So basically, the book is suggesting that this is a past event, not what's happening with us right now.
That's what the author theorizes.
Interesting. Wesley,
Hmm.
come look at this.
Okay. Where am I looking at?
Is the book she's reading in Common or Elvish?
It's in common.
So she will point out the passage and let him read it.
Kerber, a werebear, an elf, a goblin. Hey, that's us! Hey, that's us!
I believe it is.
Wait, hang on. What's this? Bigotry? Past event? Well, that's pretty. To just get.
It is someone trying to decipher a prophecy to explain it, essentially.
It's
And they
pretty
are
shitty,
guessing.
though.
They are guessing that it is a past event.
Yeah, I see that because we couldn't work. Are you saying that's pretty presumptuous, author? And he's literally looking at the book and like talking to them, like being stirred, because he's offended that they would assume that all kobolds are the same or all goblins are the same, because his whole thing is about being kind, and so he's kind of taken back by the book. He's like,
Eliana is going to put a hand on Wesley's shoulder. Wesley, they are suggesting that because people tend to see each other for what they are and not who they are, that this must have happened in the past because they don't think people these days couldn't be kind enough to each other.
that's
Much
just it.
Much
Sorry.
like how Bjornor reacted to you when we first met you.
But you're working in the prophecies, man. You gotta be hopeful. Gotta be just another person's mind that got changed. That not all kobolds are bad. Not all goblins are smelly, stinky bug eaters. And not all werebears want to eat everybody and make them werebears. And not all elves are hooty-tooty with their nose in the air. Yeah. Let's show them that we're better.
Well, it speaks of us finding a key to a lost temple and setting right the balance.
So it keys to the temple. Underwater.
And
Would the key be a potion of water breathing?
I don't know. I don't know if it means a literal key or a thing that, not a physical key, but something that would be used for opening the door or finding the solution or finding the answer.
Let me go look at some more books. He's gonna go start to look for books dealing with the more books to deal with the temple and possibly wording of a key to the temple.
Give me an investigation check.
That's an 8.
Nothing.
Eliana is also going to keep digging for books having to do with a lost temple and its key.
All right, give me an investigation check.
Okay.
What was it?
It was 23 again.
You will find in the restriction section a book that is a journal of someone writing notes about different things that they have discovered while they've been doing research. And one of the last things that they enter is talking about a key to a temple in the sea that may be a celestial forged blade.
Like the Angel Fire Blade. Son of a bitch. Wesley,
Poking his head over a book.
I think the Angel Fighter Blade is the key.
Wow.
Exactly.
All right. We will pause here and switch over to Bayanor and Garbo.
Yay! Alright, so we went to the magic shop.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, I've got some knowledge of the arcane, and I've been around for a long time. So I figure I've got a reasonable chance of spotting things that might be objects that would serve our purpose. So I'm going to go and take a thorough look around the shop and see what kind of things they have. I'm looking for. I'm looking at their potions. I'm looking at. I'm looking for bottles of air. I'm looking for necklaces.
Things are scarce. You had to, quote unquote, force entry into the magic shop. It looks as if
I have thieves' tools. I will attempt to force entry without breaking anything.
all right. Give me a sleight of hand check.
That is a 17 plus 1, 18.
All right. So yeah, you're able to get in. It looks as if most of the goods were packed out. But you do find... Well, give me an investigation check. I need to get that before I give you anything.
All right, don't fuck me, Ustad.
Fuck you, Mustad.
Cocked. God damn it. Investigation. Well, 19.
You find a leather pouch with 6 potions of water breathing and a note.
I open the note.
Master Dwarf, I do not know who you are or why you need these potions, but I had a dream, a most interesting, steamy, loving, desirable dream regarding yourself and myself, and that I was to leave these potions. If you are such a soul as you are a lover, at least in my dreams, then you will put these to good use and not nefarious deeds. If you do use these for nefarious deeds, then I pray our paths never cross. But if, our paths do cross, then I pray that maybe the dreams come true. Yours truly, Wilhelm.
Huh. Ain't that something?
What's it say?
You see, Bjarnor blushes a bit. Apparently the keeper of this shop had a dream and left these for us.
Oh, well, that's nice. He must be psychic or something. He knows things. Yeah.
I take the note and I take a pen and ink, and I'm going to write on the note and say shopkeeper Wilhelm, I'm sorry that I must inform you that my tastes do not include men, but I'm glad you had a delightful dream. I am sorry that won't be happening. I assure you that our purposes are not nefarious. Know that these potions will go to helping us save the world. Bjarnor Bloodhunter. And I'm just going to tuck the note behind the counter somewhere and package up the potions and stick them in the bag. Well, that was easier than I thought.
Well, that was good. It's just right what we needed. Good.
Do I know how long a potion of water breathing lasts?
Give me an Arcana check.
Don't fuck me, Ustad. 16 plus 3, 19.
Let's see. Potion of water breathing lasts 1 hour.
Ooh. All right.
There is a flash of blue on the piece of parchment.
I pick up the parchment again.
Silly dwarf. That's what polymorph is for. That's all it says.
Fair enough, I guess. And then I write, I don't suppose you have anything that lasts longer than an hour.
Ooh, you are a lover.
Potions. The water breathing.
If you can get...
Sorry. Knock everything over.
If you can make your way to the library in the restricted section is a book. It is a book written by one Char. It has a component list to create a longer version of existing potions.
Thank you. That's very helpful.
Oh, are you just like writing back and forth like a pen pal here? Is that what's going on?
So it would seem. This seems to be some sort of sending parchment.
Well, that's very nice. Maybe you should just keep a hold of that. Also, ask him if he's got anything that like prevents people from teleporting. Because if we just keep on like fighting Lilith and she just teleports away every time, she's just gonna go away and we're never gonna catch up to her.
Alright, it's worth a fucking shot. I don't suppose there's anything in your shop that can stop somebody from teleporting away so you can kill them, is there?
No. Question mark, exclamation.
That bitch Lilith keeps running from us.
I'm not familiar with the bitch Lilith. But here's something
question
to
mark?
That bitch Lilith. Oh, good luck with that one. I have some friends that are also have encountered her. I will send them a message, don't you worry. And for something to remember me by, a sketch of a nude elf appears on the paper.
Male or female elf?
Male.
I just put the paper away. Nope, don't need that anymore. All right. I sort of just wad it up and toss it over my shoulder and walk out the door. Come on, Garbo. We gotta go to the library. Okay, and I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna close the door and I'm gonna relock it.
Sleight of hand.
Not as good. 11.
No, it doesn't lock.
Oh wait, do I add my proficiency bonus to that since I'm proficient with these tools?
Yes.
Okay, then 15.
That'll lock it. Before long, you'll find yourself in the library with Eliana and Wesley.
Hi.
How was the store?
Oh, it's good. Burner has a pen pal now.
Oh, that's cool. How was your pen pal like, brother?
Weird. My pen pal's weird.
Weird like tentacles weird, or weird like me?
Closer to the first one. There's apparently a very horny elven shopkeeper around these parts. Name of Wilhelm. He apparently had a sex dream about me, knew I was coming, left some potions of water breathing for us. And a note that when I wrote a reply to it, it sent it to him immediately. And we had a bit of a discourse. I asked him about extending the use of these water-breathing potions because they only last an hour. He said there's a book somewhere here in the library in the restricted section that can show me how to brew longer-lasting versions.
Well, I hope you. I know that section pretty well. I've been looking in there all day, so I'll help you with that.
Yeah, and I asked him if, at Garbo's suggestion, I asked him if there was a way to stop someone from teleporting away so we could kill him. And he said no, but he knows somebody else who's had encounters with Lilith, and he'd pass a message along to them, see if they had any ideas.
So when you two make your way back to the restricted section, you'll find Ellie is like sitting on the floor with the pile of books she's going through.
So did you guys find anything?
Yes, we did. So, the temple itself she's like looking back and forth between notes and things. The temple itself has been destroyed or buried under the sea, but the order still exists. We might be able to find one of the sisters of the Twisted Spear.
Well, we knew they were still around.
And this journal over here, it speaks of these other things, of finding... Hang on. It suggests that the key, that there is a key... oh wait, I'm getting out of order. Okay, this is a book of prophecy, and it speaks of a prophecy that describes us. It says that we are to find the key to the lost temple. And this journal suggests the key might actually have been the Angel Fire Blade. It speaks of a celestial blade. I lost it. I have to find a way to fix this.
And then that moment, it's gonna ding. It's gonna be almost an actual light bulb that appears over this little kobold's head. But you will see the light click on its head and go, wait a second. Lilith has the Angel Fire Blade, right? She must know. She must know that this temple is the only place that has the secret. This is she's got to know, right?
It would not surprise me.
We all know her pretty dang well, right?
Yeah.
No Lilith?
In a weird, slightly not as intimate but intimate way, right?
I don't know that we know her well. We know that she's been up to something and she has fought with us.
Okay,
Yeah.
hang on. I'm getting off track. What if, this is going to sound spooky, but I might, probably can't, but there's a very good chance. What if we could locate her and then just go to where she is? If she's going to that temple with that key for the blade, that's the key, then she would be going there. So we can just half cheat and just go to where she's going.
Can you do that?
I don't know.
Actually, I think you got it half right.
But you see what I'm saying, right?
No, hear me out. Hear me out. Lilith wants the Angel Fire Blade.
She has it.
Right. She's been wanting it for a while, though.
Yeah.
But she probably also... Let's think about this. She's working for Zakez, because Zakez caught her soul before she died the first time.
Yeah.
Or when she died the first time. Zakez is using Dave and the Prince of Angramora to try and get the realm to reset so he can rewrite the world the way he wants to. This has been Zakez's plan the whole long. Dave and And Prince Angramora, he's probably promised them all sorts of things when he rewrites the world, but Kez don't seem the type to me that's gonna live up to his end of the bargain. Kez is gonna rewrite the world the way Zakez wants to rewrite the world. They're a means to an end for him, just like she is. So when it comes down to it, at the end of the day,
The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
no, he's got to kill Dave and Prince Angramora. Do that. He needs the secret that's in that temple, which is why he's had Lilith so keen to get the Angel Fire Blade. He's probably not even told her until now why she needed to get it. So now she's got to find the temple just like we do. Which means that when we find the temple, we're going to lead her straight to it, because she's probably going to follow us. Just like she has every other time we've done anything. Every time we found a piece of the sword, she showed up, tried to take it. Because she can't figure anything out on her own. So when we show up at the temple, damn guaranteed Lilith's going to show up right behind us. And she's going to bring the key to us. We're just going to have to take it from her.
Why were the squishes going in the water then?
That's a good question. But damaging the falls would have...
Could they have even damaged it? I mean, isn't that where all magic is? Isn't that the most purest form of magic? It would have destroyed their bob.
Not necessarily. And unfortunately, if someone did something to the falls to corrupt them, then they could corrupt magic itself, I believe. And if they are working for Zakez, and Zakez is a father of magic, who knows what they could have been up to.
Yeah,
So-
what I wouldn't kill for a wizard right now. Wizards know everything about magic. Just
All
tell
right.
you.
So here's the thing. We got to find this temple. We got to be prepared for Lilith to show up when we do. And we got to be prepared to take the key from her and then find the secret. We can't count on getting the secret from any of the Order. Because if the Order were going to act, they'd have acted already. I mean, hell, they killed the Wanderer for helping us.
Wait, hang on. You've met these people?
No. Above table, while you were not here, when your NPC light was on, the dwarven god of travel, luck, the road, the Wanderer, showed up, talked to us, gave us the apples, and gave us some other pieces of information and said, for helping you in this way, I'm signing my own death warrant because the sisters will come for me now because I have overstepped what I'm allowed to do. I have unbalanced the scales, but he felt like Zakez and the others weren't playing fair and that he needed to do something. So, and then we felt him die.
Okay.
After he left, we know that the sisters killed him. That he is no longer a deity in the world. So we know they're out there. We know that that they're still active, and that they just killed a god, but that they're not acting against Zakez or Dave or any of the others because they haven't broken the rules yet.
Okay. Cool.
So we can't count on them to help us because they don't see what Zakez and them doing is breaking the rules.
I don't see how it's not breaking the rules. They're trying to undo everything.
Apparently that's allowed.
That's always the cosmic entity of evil, I suppose.
It makes me question if the sisters are on Zakez's side.
That they
But
are
if-
tired?
If they are, then they're not telling him the secret, though.
Why would you give
'Cause-
up your best secret?
Right.
Especially
So
to
he's
someone like Zakez.
he's trying to
Could be the
steal
only
it
thing
from him.
It could be the only thing they could use against him if he double-crossed them. And it certainly seems like he is the type.
All right, Wesley, help me find this book.
All right, investigation check with advantage since it's help.
And what it looks like is he's looking at the shelf below you as you're looking at the shelf above it.
You want to roll or you want me to?
You can.
16 is the first roll, and the second roll is less than that. So 16 plus 7, 23.
It takes a few minutes, but you find it. It's a small book, Char's Guide to Potions and Poultices.
All right, I'm gonna find the relative passage.
It talks about that if you use water from the falls, the Black Falls, and diamond dust, you can extend the potency of a potion. But you have to get the measurements just right. It has to be a 2-to-1 ratio, or you can change it to cause other adverse wild magic style reactions.
All right. In that case, so I'm gonna. All right, I gotta go gather some ingredients. I'll be back, and I'm gonna actually pocket the book.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go back to the falls, and I'm
Ellie?
gonna gather.
Ellie will try to stop you before you leave to ask what it is you're looking for.
Oh, I need water from the falls.
Tyr, what does she know about the falls? About touching them or getting into the water or anything like that?
People are taken to the falls once a year to be healed and everything else, so it would be looked down upon for an outsider to do it if the society was not frozen in time.
Fair.
It would be something that would get a person killed, but as far as is there any risk? No.
Okay. That's all I wanted.
Well, and we've been in the water before when we fought the Amber King. We went to the cave behind the falls.
Right, but something happened so that we could walk over or
Something like
over
that,
the
yeah.
water or something like that. Because
So,
Ellie
yeah.
tried to swim to Sarah and nearly drowned in it.
Right. Well, I'm not swimming out. I'm only going to the edge. Actually, and as I'm going through town, I look for... I find a frozen person who obviously has a water skin.
Okay.
And I take their water skin and I drop 5 silver in their pocket.
Okay.
And I empty out their water skin and I go to the falls. And I'm going to fill the water skin with water from the Black Fall.
Okay.
And then I'm going to come back and I'll set up my... I'll find a table in the library. I'll pull out my herbalism kit. And I'll set it up to brew a potion. And I will use the herbalism kit to precisely measure. I will also use my tinker's tools, or my smith's tools, one of them, to crush a couple of diamonds down into powder, or as many diamonds as I need to down into powder to use.
Okay. It'll take 2 diamonds.
Okay.
And I need an Arcana check. You may add your proficiency bonus since you are proficient with your brewing.
15 plus 3 is 18, plus 4 is 22.
Your water breathing potions will now last 16 hours.
Cool. Yeah, and my plan for this was I figure out the volume. I pour all the potions into one pot, basically, add the extra ingredients, get it right, and then refill the potion bottles with the potion, so that now we have 6 potions or more. Because we added volume, does it make more than 6 potions?
Amazingly, it doesn't. It defies the laws of physics, but for whatever reason, there is just enough liquid as you started out with. Mortals, you seek the temple.
Who's that?
Hello?
Am I hearing voices again?
No, I'm
Garbo,
pretty sure I
are
heard
you on your laptop mic? You
Yeah,
sound
I
like
think
you're
your
on
mic
your
got
laptop.
switched.
I think your mic switched.
Is this better?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
I just had
Not
to
nearly
unplug
as
the
tinny.
Plug in my microphone apparently. That's weird. Sorry.
Tech Gremlins. Wouldn't be Will of the Dice without Tech Gremlins.
Yeah, Tech Gremlins. Oh goodness.
You will see a woman in golden armor carrying a golden spear with her helm in her left... shouldn't have done that. Her helm in her left hand held against her hip. Her hair blonde, platinum blonde, long in 2 braids, and her eyes almost translucent blue. Her lips red, and her gaze seeming to rip in past flesh and blood to see into the very soul. That she can read your very thoughts as she locks eyes with each of you.
Lewis, I'm safe inside my mind. Oh shit, she probably can hear me. Fuck. These are all the thoughts that are going through.
And just who are you?
I am Ashira. I am one of the sisters.
Oh. Hello.
Ellie will stand up slowly, give a shallow, respectful bow. Yes, Ashira, we seek the temple. Darkness has fallen the world, and
I only have a few minutes. His gaze is long and penetrates deep.
who's?
Zakez.
Then you know what he is doing.
We know, but we cannot stop him. He has separated us from our powers.
Then how did you kill the Wanderer?
We didn't.
Somebody did.
Dave.
Fucking Dave. While this conversation is going on, Bjarnor is looking around for a map, particularly one with the Widow's Sea on it.
That's easy to find.
I grab a map and throw it on the table.
Ashira, we need you to help us. You know what it is we seek.
I do, but it is a very dangerous place that you need to go.
Yeah.
Dear, dangerous sort of our life. We are
The temple is not underwater. It is underdark.
It is
Oh.
in the Underdark.
Yes.
Where?
It is in... She will take and point on a spot on the map in the sea. It was sucked into the Underdark here. It is now a temple for the Drow. But they have not accessed all of its secrets.
So it is in the Underdark, but under the Widow's Sea.
Yes.
Do you know where there's an entrance?
There is an entrance in the Free Cities under the Mountain of Iron.
Of course. Bloody dwarves. All right.
I can give you one gift to help. I can either answer a question. I can either stay and answer questions, or I can bestow upon you a gift. But my time is limited. Which would you prefer?
Take the gift.
She will pull out 4 porcelain masks and lay them on the table. It is not foolproof, but if you stick to the shadows and do not interact with anyone, it may get you a little further. My time has come now. Be of good faith and good heart. Zakez is worried for you. That is why he will be sending his dark ones.
The Angel Fire Blade. It's the key, right?
No.
Different celestial blade.
Different celestial blade.
Damn.
Is it good enough for me? So,
You do not have the blade?
Not yet.
Which blade?
Let me make a dice roll here.
more time.
I must be quick. My life is already almost forfeit by staying here. So I will tell you this. In the mountain range where the city of Frenia lives, there is a hidden cave. And that cave leads to a temple. And that temple, a kingdom. Inside that kingdom is a temple. Are you familiar with the city of Dragonclaw? Well, hold on, my network's going crazy. Everybody froze, so it has to be me. Okay, let's try this again because everybody froze on me.
Yeah, no, we can still hear you. You were fine for us.
Oh, I couldn't hear you. You all sounded like. Are you familiar with the Kingdom of Dragonclaw?
No, what's
No.
that?
Look
We'll
it up.
figure it out.
You're in a library. There is one by the name of Jonathan Bloodlust. He sits on the throne in Dragonclaw. He is still there. He has the blade Vengeance, the Soul Cleaver. That holds the key.
All right.
Now,
Thank you.
I must go. And just as she appeared, she disappears. Man, the dice love you guys tonight.
Apparently. All right. So we go to Frenia. Find Kingdom of Dragonclaw.
Well, no, it is not Frenia. Frenia is simply a city in the Ragnacorn.
Yeah, she said it was near Frenia, though.
Yes.
Wesley is gonna start looking for a book about Dragonclaw and Jonathan Bloodlust while they're talking.
Give me an investigation check.
Having spent quite a bit of her last 20 years in the Ragnacorn Mountains, is this a legend that Eliana has heard at all or anything?
Give me a history check.
Okay. Had to move my dice back out in the middle of the tray. The kitten was playing with them. That's a 19 on the die. Plus 3. So 22.
22. Dragonclaw is not something that's really known in the city of Frenia, but there is rumor of a man that was called the God King that supposedly sleeps under the mountains.
Was this something she would have heard in Frenia or during her travels back and forth through the Ragnacorn?
Back and forth through the Ragnacorn.
Cool.
All right, Patrick, investigation check.
It was a 9.
Well, you do not find anything. Eos for Akanto, raiding with a party of 9. Thanks for the raid. Ranger medal. Yeah. Does anybody else want to do any checking while you're in the library?
Sure. I'm looking for information on the blade she mentioned. Vengeance, the Soul Cleaver.
All right.
Sorry, Terry, you said it was stories of the God King,
Yeah.
correct?
That is a 21.
You find a book dedicated to Vengeance the Soul Cleaver. Reading through it, it is supposedly legend that long ago, when it was long ago and this the world was new, when the forces of darkness came together and was going to overthrow the world of man, that the doors deep within the mountains got together with the celestial smiths and took the sound of a cat's steps, the all the impossible things in the world, and created a blade. Once the blade, they created 3 blades. Once these blades were created, they gave up their lives, infusing them with their souls, becoming twisted, almost demonic creatures. But the blades are not evil. Well, they weren't evil at time of creation. Vengeance the Soul Cleaver is not evil. Foe Cleaver? The blade was found by one named Jonathan Bloodlust, who freed a race of people known as the Dragonlith. They were supposed to be the precursor to Dragonborn. Their kingdom was said to flew through the skies, and that's where they lived among the clouds, until one day during the Great War, when the goddess Vashka was close to being set free, the kingdom of Dragonclaw was crashed to the ground, never to be seen again.
Does it say what the 3rd blade was?
It does not.
Huh. It says there were 3 of these. The Foe Cleaver, the Soul Cleaver, and doesn't say what the other one was.
Huh.
Well, hell.
I
much for it.
I remember hearing stories when I would travel through the Ragnarforn with Xander. Stories of a God King. Do you think this Jonathan Bloodlust could be the God King?
Well, he was king in a city that flew, according to this. Freed an entire race of people. Yeah, sounds about right.
We need to find this blade.
Yeah.
We need to find Dragonclaw.
Oh my goodness. So many swords and... Oh my goodness.
It's okay, Garbo. I get it's pretty overwhelming. I can understand.
Yeah, all these books. It's so much reading.
I know that. I know. Hey, but you know what? You know what's coming up pretty soon? We're gonna get out of here. We're gonna get on the road again. And we're gonna get to go to soup and rest. And speaking of which, I'm and then you see him kind of like do this, just stretch his back, like kind of roll. I'm pretty tired.
Yeah, there's got to be some bunks around here we can use for the night. And we can get on the road in the morning.
Would Eliana know here where
Oh,
there
yeah.
could be bunks or something?
There is a tavern.
I could help with that. I know the village.
All right, I'm gonna. Actually, yeah. So we'll go find a tavern, and after that, I'm gonna pop back over to the falls, and I'm gonna refill that water skin just in case I need more black water for making potions last longer later.
Okay.
Yeah, Eliana will lead them to the tavern. Let's see, what have I got in here? She's going to leave. There's 4 of us. She's going to leave 400 gold on the counter.
Okay.
Wow, that's a lot.
Very generous, Eliana. That's definitely going to be smiled upon by Ben Barlow.
We are using their facilities without their permission. It is the least we can do to compensate them. And I will, or well, maybe you will help Yarnur cook. It doesn't seem to go well when I do it.
Give it a shot.
I'm pretty good at cooking.
You did make something nice the last time, as I recall.
Yeah, you know, I got some inspiration. Yeah. I think I learned a thing or two about all you non-goblin tastes.
Well, we are in the forest, Garbo. Perhaps we could find you some nice snacks too over here.
Oh, that'd be great.
Catching bugs is easier if they're frozen.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Eliana, give me a perception check.
Okay. Alright, that's a 19 on the die. And plus 5, so 24.
When you go to put the 400 down on the registry book to leave for the thing, you'll notice that there's a name that sticks out because it's a very unusual name. It was a couple of weeks ago. It says Mordred and Gwen.
She's gonna like turn the book around to make sure she's reading it correctly. Well, that could be that can't be the same Mordred. Could it?
What do you mean?
When Bane was talking to us, do you remember he mentioned his father?
Yeah, the Nighthawk guy. The guy who's like the father of the magics or whatever.
No, he's not the father of magic, but that is the case. Mordred is a hero amongst our people. He is... Oh, there is so much to explain. He was one of 7 brothers, and they were the ones who gave their lives to seal Malekushus in the first place.
Oh, I remember that. Bane told us all about that, yeah.
And he said he had been tricked into being placed in a druid's sleep. I'm not exactly sure what that means, but he said his father later awoke, which is what weakened the seal, and allowed Malekushus through. And she's going to point at the name in the book. You don't think this could be the same Mordred?
He's gonna breathe. He's gonna take a sigh. He's gonna look Eliana right in the eye. He's like, Eliana, there was a book that literally said, you, me, Garbo, and Bjarnor are supposed to save the world. At this point, I will probably believe that fish can actually fly and talk. They just don't want to, because why would you if you're living somewhere perfect?
And who is this Gwen? I've never heard of a Gwen. She's not in any of the stories. I'm sorry, y'all are making some great faces.
Hell, there's only one way to find out, is to say what room they're in.
Tyr doesn't say what room.
142.
The room for 142, but this is from a couple weeks ago.
Do they have a checkout date?
Does it?
It does not.
I can hardly hear you, Tyr.
It does not.
No, there is no checkout date.
Well, let's go have a look-see then.
Yeah.
Oh
Alright,
God,
then.
wait. What if they're frozen in a Garbo? Make sure you cover your eyes.
Why?
Would you like me to look first?
Yes.
Actually, I'm gonna, before I go upstairs, I'm gonna look behind the counter, because usually taverns, the owners have an extra set of keys. They give a key to the room for the patron, but they always have their own key to get in. So I'm gonna look and see if there's the master keys back there.
It is.
So I take that, so I don't have to pick a lock. Go up to 142. Open the door, and I'll unlock the door and unlatch it, and then as I'm pushing it open, knock on it. Room service.
Give me a deck save.
that's not great. 10.
You will take 79 points of damage as 3 arrows pierce you. Your blood feeling as if it's on fire, the world feeling as if it's going to consume you. You will retch, spilling the contents of your stomach there on the floor as you drop to your knees.
Is that poison?
It is a special poison.
That
There's
my
no
Dwarven
saving.
resistance
No.
doesn't give me half damage on?
No.
Okay.
You will see there are 3 crossbows that were rigged against the wall, but the room is empty. Give me an insight check.
Now I roll good. 22.
Time is not frozen in this room.
That's just fucking rude.
You have
As I'm pulling arrows out and between wretches.
You have a poisoner. You're familiar. You're proficient with poisoners. Yeah. Okay. There's only one thing in this world that would impact a dwarf like that, and that's Darkened.
Fucking Darkened using pieces of fucking shit. I'm gonna rip their throat out when I find motherfucker.
I cast 5th level heal. You get 78 points of health back.
Oof.
Yeah, I was saving. I only get one of those, so that's my save card.
Ellie's gonna kind of peek into the room. That's very odd. This room does not seem frozen like everywhere else.
No shit.
Ellie's gonna start kind of looking around the room, seeing if there's any clues and if there's anything of interest.
There is. Give me an investigation check.
Okay.
Meanwhile,
also, with that heal, it also heals any blindness, deafness, and any diseases affecting you. So.
And Bjarnor is just cursing out loud. He calls out to Mordred Nighthawk, calls him, a great fucking get, and goes off on him. If you didn't want to talk, you didn't have to, you fucker.
26 tier.
You find some torn woman's clothing, discarded into the corner. Three crossbows that were rigged at the door. And a length of knotted rope out the window, like someone left in a hurry.
Is
You
there
realize-
anything that indicates how long ago they left?
There is
Like,
not.
is there dust settled on the crossbows, or
There is. There's dust on the crossbows, dust on the windowsill. They've been gone for several days.
okay?
What was you going to say?
Do they? And this is out loud to the entire party. Do they realize that no matter who was after them, that if whoever was after them didn't come through that door, that it was going to be the hotel staff they killed? Jesus, fuck!
Was thinking. The poor innkeeper would have just died.
Really, this Mordred is not as nice as everybody says it is.
They've been gone a while. There is a rope out the window, like they climbed down, and there is a fake layer of dust on everything. And I'm sorry, but if someone is chasing Mordred Nighthawk and he is scared enough to run, we should be concerned.
Concerned that if I ever get my hands around his scrawny little elf neck, I'm going to wring it.
He is a great hero to my people.
He's a fucking git. He shot me in the chest 3 times with poison.
He didn't know it would be you.
How do you know?
Yeah.
He used poison that specifically affects dwarves. Darkened is the only poison that affects dwarves.
Wait. You said, we know who's chasing him.
You think it's the dwarves?
Bad dwarves? I can't say all dwarves. You're not a bad dwarf. You're just kind of a dick sometimes, but that's okay. Everybody's a dick sometimes.
I mean, that's fair.
Tyr, does Ellie know if Darkened is a commonly found poison in the Emerald or anything like that?
Ellie would know that it is a poison found in the deep, that it's hard to get, it's hard, and Banner would know this too. It's hard to procure. It's very dangerous to even mess with it. And whatever he was trying to stop, whether it was dwarf, demon, whatever, he put enough on there to bring something down.
I still think if it was something that he felt he had to run from, we should be wary.
Still rude.
I still don't know who this Gwen is. This clothing is all torn up, and she's gonna pick it up and like inspect the torn clothing. Like, does it look like are there blood stains, or is it just torn up, or?
Give me an investigation check.
Okay. If the cat'll let me. No, don't. I don't know what it landed on. The cat batted it.
Try again. See, this is what you get for spoiling your cats.
No. Mommy's gonna roll it over here, so you can't do that again. It's an 18 on the die. And what was my perception? I have a +5 perception. So 23.
It was very much torn in the throes of passion.
She's holding it up and like looking at it. And this clothing is all torn. Oh, they were having a good time, and she's gonna drop it back down on the floor.
Well, good for fucking them.
But at least we know that one of them's not a werewolf.
She's gonna look at Bjornar. I think that is exactly what was happening.
Yeah, great.
So, do we stay here in this room? Should we stay in the room next door?
Why don't we check the other open rooms and see?
Lead on, Keymaster. And he kind of like points to Bjarnor.
Yeah, we'll go find an empty room.
The rest of the rooms are empty and trap-free. They range from the meager to the luxurious.
Oh, we paid 400 gold for the night stay we're about to have. We're gonna take the best room.
All right. The best room has 2 queen-size beds. It has the copper claw-footed tub with the magical gems to summon water, the magical platters to summon food. Very, very, very opulent.
Oh, this is gonna make some good soup. Garbo starts making soup in the bathtub.
Garbo.
What?
Stop! No. Look, I walk over to one of the platters. You see these?
Yeah.
What if you could have anything to eat right now? What would you want?
The biggest, giantest caterpillar there's ever been.
A big, wriggly caterpillar.
Before you say that, Wesley, answering the question of what would you want right now, he points at the platter and says, "Hopscotch pudding."
It says what?
Hopscotch pudding.
So, first, the big wiggly caterpillar appears. It is about yay long, about yay big around.
I grab hold of it before it can get off the platter, and I hand it to Garbo. Here's your dinner. See, you don't have to make anything tonight. It's on the room.
Not gonna lie, I was waiting for the pudding to appear with the caterpillar in it.
Right?
I thought about it. The hopscotch pudding would then appear.
Hopscotch pudding! He takes the bowl and just feverishly starts. It's a mixture of sausages and kind of a butterscotch pudding color. Sausage bits and butterscotch pudding. Hopscotch pudding.
Ellie?
Just gonna kind of look around, and when I was a girl, my grandmother would make this stew with rabbit. It was my favorite thing. I have not had it since.
Grandma's rabbit stew.
And rabbit stew will appear.
That is amazing. She'll take the bowl and go sit somewhere off to the side, kind of on her own for a moment, and just kind of take it in and eat it slowly. And I'm going to apologize now for the curtain wobbling around in the background. The cat is climbing it again.
And Bjarnor will order a basically whatever animal it is that they keep in, as a meat animal under the Iron Mountain. He'll order the equivalent of a tomahawk steak, like just the biggest, most opulent cut of meat, and char cooked on the outside but rare in the middle.
And so it will appear.
Oh yeah.
Hopscotch pudding. I haven't had that since before all of this. Before I met all of you. Before I... Hopscotch pudding, please. And takes another bowl of it and starts eating more.
And so the evening will wind down. Your belly's full, a warm bed, a safe place, you would imagine. You now know what lies before you. You have to find a way to kill Hummingbird. And in order to do that, you must find a way to kill that which cannot be killed. You must travel to the Underdark. And this is where we're going to pause our tale for the evening. I hope that y'all had fun. I want to thank you so much for playing at my table. For those of you out there in the audience, we hope that you have enjoyed being here with us. And for those of you that will watch or listen in the future, thank you so much. We hope you have enjoyed. Let's go ahead and remind people who they are, who we are, not who they are. They know who they are. Let's remind people who we are, where they can find us, and let's get out of here for the evening.
Hi everybody, my name's Patrick. I played the Wrestler, and you can find me on Twitter at PeculiarPatrick.
Hey all, Dan here. I'm Garbo, and you can find me on Twitter at RavenousDan.
Hey everybody, I'm Ren Matley, the voice of Eliana Trudeau, and you can find me on Twitter at Ren_Matley.
Hi gamers, I'm still Locke Clark, and you can find me on the Book of Faces and Twitter pages at Locke Unruly. That's Locke with an H.
And I'm Tier the DM. I'm the world's okayest DM. And you can find me on Twitter at Tier_the_DM. Before we go, guys, if you enjoyed this, tell somebody. Share it with your friends. That's how, this gets growing, and we want this to grow, is through word of mouth. So tell your friends, have them to come in. We're here every Saturday night at 9 p.m. and Sunday night at 8 p.m. 2 campaigns running concurrently. They do impact each other. Things that happen, cross over. It's a good time. That being said, in life, there are times when things get dark, but remember, you're not alone. Remember, there are people there that want to love you. Let them. You deserve it. Bask in someone's love until you're strong enough to let someone bask in yours. Remember that love and inclusion, these are the torches that light a path to a better tomorrow. Come join us and be torchbearers. And until next time, live a life to make yourself proud. We love you guys.